was very difficult. In fact, I've not saw the seed that pay me like, okay, I've saw the seed. That's what he said. He said, sow everything you have in your account to me. So when we arrived in Soka 2 a.m. that day, sacrifices and giving. Before I dive into what I'm going to discuss today, I want to share a very personal story with you guys because I love you all. I'm going to share a very personal story to me. Only people very close to me knows this story. When I finished from secondary school, I needed to get admission. In fact, the same year. Just like how every other person has planned it. Once I'm done with secondary school, immediately I get my admission. Once I'm done with my JAMB and PUSUEMI, FIAM, I'm in my university and I'm flaunting myself as an undergraduate. You know how it is. So my father wanted us to go to University of Lagos. Deep down in my heart, I wanted to leave Lagos because that is where we have been for many years. I wanted to go to other places. I wanted to explore. I want to know other places to get an. At that point, I wanted to come to the East. That was my desire. To know Igbo people, to know a lot of things, to know things about Igbo culture, Igbo tradition. So that was my burning desire. But my father said he wanted us to go to University of Lagos. He paid a lot of people for us to get in. At that point, we enrolled for a lesson, diploma lesson that we went to. We knew how much we paid as at then. We were going for lessons every day for us to get acquainted. In case we are admitted, this will not be so new to us. So we are attending a diploma class and all. At the end of the day, when we wrote the exams, it didn't work out. After all the money that was spent, it didn't work out. So at that point, there was a barrister that came to my father because he knew a lot of people. So a barrister came to him, Barrister Sylvester, told him that he graduated from the University of Nigeria and Nsukka, that is an alumni, and he knew a lot of people in the school. So let him help us to get admission into the University of Nigeria and Nsukka. My father paid in. We paid a lot of money. When it was time for the PUSUEMI, we went down, me and my elder brother as at then, we went down to Nsukka after a rigorous journey. That is a story for another day. So when we arrived in Nsukka 2 a.m. that day, at the end of the day, when it was the day for the exam, we went. And my JAMB score as at then was 236, and my PUSUEMI score was 60 over 100. And the course I put for was accountancy, and what they needed was somebody that, what for merit list as at then, it was 62. I had 60. Now, when supplementary list came out, 7 supplementary lists came out. My name was not there. At least if after the merit list, when supplementary lists are coming, at least people that they are considering based on their high score. Still, my name was not there. Even if I did not make it up to the merit list of 62, but it was only 2 marks different, you know. 7 supplementary lists. We had to switch to another course. I switched to bank. We had to switch to other courses. I personally switched to banking and finance. At the end of the day, over 9 supplementary lists came out. Nothing happened. So at the end of the day, somebody was telling us about, told my elder brother then. He came out one day and said he saw something online about UNIZIK diploma and all that. So I was very skeptical because then there was a lot of news about UNIZIK, RAS and all, a lot of things though. So my father said, okay, let's give it a try too. That was over 1 year after we have finished from secondary school. And at the end of the day, when we applied for that UNIZIK diploma, based on your JAMB score and based on your school living certificate and other things, it was easier to get into diploma in music as at then. I don't know for now. So our name came out for that one. And it was like as if you entered a school but you are on pending, right? You are pending. You're not yet a student but you're just pending. You're only enjoying the benefits of being a UNIZIK student but you're just on a pending level. If you did not meet up with what you're supposed to meet up with, you're out of the game. So that same year we still applied for JAMB because we didn't want to lose at both ends. If diploma did not give us, direct entry may still give us. So I was very unserious when it comes to that, my JAMB. I didn't read, nothing. But when I wrote that JAMB that year, because I had to travel from Anambra State to Lagos to write that JAMB, that was the highest score I've had in my life. The score is very high, let me not mention. So after that, we're processing for PUSUEMI. UNIZIK said that they wanted to use CBT for the first time to write PUSUEMI. I said no problem. Sometimes when God wants to do something, enemy will still come. Do you know that on the day of my post-SWEME, I did not come with my JAMB slip, and I needed my JAMB registration number to fill in on the system. I forgot it. God being so kind. After I begged people that were there to help me write, I knew it offended me. They said no, I must provide the slip. On my way out of the digital library that day, a soldier man approached me and he spoke to me, and I was already done. I said, is this how my JAMB high score is going to just go a waste this year? I felt like a disappointment to myself. And God used that person. He said, no, this is the year I want you to enter. And at the end of the day, I must make it work. When that man came to me, the man approached the people that were in that digital library, spoke to them. I think he was on a high rank official or something. And they allowed me. Because even when they were telling me that I should go home and bring it, I knew that for me to get back to my lodge and come back, that exam is going to be over. But I did not have anything to do than to keep begging until that helper came my way. And when the man came my way, he talked to them, he spoke to them, they refused. He went to meet somebody else that he knew again. He just carried my matter for head like saying, oh God. See, well, when God is in your case, if God said this is time, it's time. If God said this is what I want to do for you, I want to do it for you, regardless of anything. At the end of the whole battle, it was only remaining 15 minutes for the exam to be over, and I got into the hall. Imputing my JAMB reg number and everything, I was to write 4 papers on that 15 minutes because I wasted so many time. I was very fast trying to do what I had to do. At the end of the day, when the score came out, I think I had 40 over 100. But before I could even finish, my system already went off. A few minutes before the time elapsed, system went off. So there was large mass complaint of system, how system malfunctioned, a lot of things that happened that year. Because that was the first time UNIZIK was writing CBT post-SWEME. I put everything, say, God, you know you brought me this far, but you know better. At that point, I was still in diploma, I think diploma year 2 or so. So in that diploma, after that diploma, I went home for my holidays. I was just lying down one day on my bed, and sometimes when God wants to speak to you, you become very silent. And that voice said, sow everything you have in your account to me. I woke up thinking somebody was talking to me. He said, sow every dime you had in your account on my altar. That day, I said, hey, sow my money. Oh, like, a lot of thoughts. I said, hey, no, this cannot, no. I was disturbed in my spirit. As at then, I was using Fidelity Bank. One of my father's very close friend was their operational manager there. I went there. I told her I would like to close the account. I would like to withdraw everything. She said, why? That this is the account my father opened for our school runnings. I said, yes, I know. I told her, yes, that I know that my father opened this account for our school runnings. But at that point, all I was interested in was to do what I needed to do. So after that day, I withdrew everything in my account. I used a white envelope. It was very difficult. In fact, I've not saw they see that pay me like, okay, I've saw they see